Welcome back to Z Coin. Here we dive deep into the world of coin collecting. If you love searching for valuable and rare coins, you're in for a treat because today we're talking about one of the most sought after coins out there, the 2019 quarter with the elusive W mint mark. And guess what? It could be worth up to $2,000. Party popper, let's start with a quick history lesson. In 2019, the United States Mint did something they hadn't done before. They produced a special set of quarters that were minted at the West Point Mint. These coins bear the W mint mark, which immediately sets them apart from the regular quarters minted in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco. In fact, this is the first time in history that the West Point Mint produced circulating quarters. These W quarters were released as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, and they were distributed randomly into circulation. So, if you're lucky enough to find one of these special W mint quarters in your pocket change, it could be worth a lot more than just 25 cents. Some of these coins are currently selling for hundreds, and even up to $2,000 on the collector's market. Alright, so let's talk about why these W mint mark quarters are so valuable. It all comes down to two things: rarity and demand. The West Point Mint only produced 2 million of each of the 5 America the Beautiful quarters in 2019. That's a very small number compared to the hundreds of millions of regular quarters that were minted that year. That makes these coins a lot harder to find. Plus, the fact that they were mixed into circulation rather than being sold directly to collectors makes them even rarer. Many people spend them without knowing their value. Now, there were 5 different designs released with the W mint mark in 2019 as part of the America the Beautiful series. Let's go through them quickly, because each of them could be worth a small fortune if you find one. Lowell National Historical Park, Massachusetts. This quarter commemorates the importance of Lowell's textile mills during the Industrial Revolution. American Memorial Park, Northern Mariana Islands. This design honors the American and Mariana civilians who died during World War II. War in the Pacific National Historical Park, Guam. This quarter showcases the efforts of the United States in reclaiming Guam during World War II. San Antonio Missions National Historical Park, Texas. Celebrating the missions of Texas, this coin has a unique Spanish colonial theme. Frank Church River of No Return Wilderness, Idaho. A beautiful scene of Idaho's rugged wilderness and wild rivers. Now, here's the part you've been waiting for. How much are these quarters worth? The value of your 2019 W quarter depends on its condition and grade. Coins that are in great shape can sell for anywhere from $100 to $2,000. For example, quarters graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC in high mint state grades, such as MS67 or MS68, are fetching top dollar. These coins are in pristine condition, with few or no signs of wear, making them highly desirable to collectors. A coin graded at MS68, for instance, has sold for over $1,500. And a near-perfect MS69? We're talking about a $2,000 payday. So how can you find one of these valuable 2019 W quarters? Here are a few tips to increase your chances. The first and easiest thing you can do is simply check your pocket change, especially quarters. You never know. You might have one of these hidden gems just waiting to be found. If you're really serious about finding one, coin roll hunting is a great way to go. Head to your local bank, get some rolls of quarters, and start searching. It's like a treasure hunt, and you never know what you'll discover. Another good tip is to ask at local stores or vending machines. Some of these quarters might have slipped into circulation unnoticed. If you're lucky enough to find a 2019 W quarter, there are several ways you can sell it to make some serious cash. Many collectors are actively looking for these coins, so selling it online through platforms like eBay can get you a good price. If you prefer selling in person, consider taking your find to a coin show or a reputable coin dealer. They might offer you a fair price on the spot. And if your coin is in excellent condition, you might want to get it professionally graded by PCGS or NGC. A higher grade could significantly increase its value. So there you have it. The 2019 W Mint Mark Quarter is truly a treasure worth hunting for. With only a few million in circulation and the potential for these coins to fetch hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars, it's definitely worth checking your spare change or diving into some coin rolls. You never know, you could be holding a $2,000 payday in your hand right now. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more awesome coin collecting tips and rare coin discoveries. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a W quarter or if you're on the hunt. We'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, happy hunting, and may the coin gods be in your favor. Today's video is going to blow your mind. We're diving deep into one of the most talked about coins in recent years, the 2015 P Mint Mark Quarter Dollar. Yes, you heard that right. There are some of these coins out there worth as much as $1,000. So grab your coin jar, and let's explore what makes these quarters so valuable, and how you could potentially find one that could be worth a small fortune. First, let's start with a bit of background. In 2015, the United States Mint produced a range of quarters as part of the America the Beautiful series. These quarters commemorate various national parks and historical landmarks across the country. What makes these coins unique is the specific mint mark P, indicating that the coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. Among these, certain variations, errors, and conditions have made some of these coins highly valuable and sought after by collectors. Now, not every 2015 P quarter is worth big bucks, so you might be asking, what exactly makes some of these coins so valuable? There are several factors collectors look for. Minting errors. One of the biggest reasons why certain coins skyrocket in value is due to minting errors. These include things like double die errors, off-center strikes, or coins with unusual features. For example, the Homestead Quarter from 2015 has some famous errors such as the snow on the roof or leaky bucket varieties that can increase the coin's value dramatically. High-grade condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect specimen. Coins graded by services like PCGS or NGC with a mint state grade of MS67 or higher can be extremely valuable. In some cases, a simple 2015 P quarter graded MS67 can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on its rarity and the demand. The population of coins in high grades also plays a crucial role in determining value. For example, if only a few of these quarters exist in a grade of MS67 or MS68, collectors are willing to pay a premium to get their hands on one. These high-grade quarters are often found in uncirculated coin rolls or mint sets. Let's break down some specific 2015 P quarters that have been known to fetch impressive sums of money. 2015 P Homestead Quarter errors. The Homestead Quarter is famous for having a range of minting errors that are highly sought after by collectors. The most popular are the snow on the roof and leaky bucket errors. This error shows extra die chips on the roof of the homestead cabin, making it look like there is snow on top. This variety shows what looks like water leaking from the bucket in front of the house due to a die crack. These errors, when found in high mint state grades, can be worth between $50 to $500, and in rare cases, even more. 2015 P Kisatchie National Forest Quarter, MS67 or higher. This quarter is known for its beautiful design, featuring a wild turkey in flight over the forest. In a high mint state grade like MS67 or MS68, this coin can fetch up to $500 to $1,000. The reason? Very few coins of this issue have been graded at high, making them incredibly rare. 3. 2015 Blue Ridge Parkway quarter. This design depicts a stunning view of the Blue Ridge Parkway. In an MS67 grade or higher, these quarters have also reached prices of up to $600 to $1,000, depending on the condition and demand. Point 4. 2015 Saratoga National Historical Park quarter. Known for its Revolutionary War theme, the Saratoga quarter features a sword surrender design. Coins graded in MS68 have sold at auctions for as much as $800 to $1,000, especially if they come from a low population of high-grade specimens. Shows step-by-step footage of checking a quarter for errors, and we're using magnifying tools. So, how can you tell if your 2015 quarter is worth something? First, you'll need to carefully examine your coin using a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe. Look for any unusual marks or errors, especially the ones I mentioned earlier. If you think you've found something special, it's best to have the coin professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. If the coin is in great condition, shows no signs of wear, and you think it could score an MS67 or higher, then you could be sitting on a valuable find. Keep in mind that grading services do charge a fee, so you want to be confident your coin has potential before sending it in. As of 2024, the market for 2015 quarters, especially error coins or those in high grades, is still hot. Coins in MS67 or MS68 condition have consistently sold for between $500 to $1,000, depending on the specific variety and the demand at the time. If you think you've struck gold, you can sell your coin through online auction sites like eBay, but be cautious about listing it with a starting price too low. Alternatively, you can go through reputable coin dealers or auction houses that specialize in rare coins. They often get the best prices, especially for high-grade and rare error coins. Who would have thought that a simple quarter from 2015 could be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars? So next time you're sorting through your change or looking at old coin rolls, keep an eye out for those 2015 quarters, especially if they have errors or are in pristine condition. You might just have a treasure in your hands without even knowing it. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more coin collecting tips and tricks, and leave a comment below letting me know what coins you found recently. Good luck, and happy hunting! If you're here, it's because you've probably heard that some of the 2015 mint mark $quarter coins are worth way more than their face value. We're talking about coins worth up to $3,000. Today, we're diving deep into the world of coin collecting, and we'll explore why these particular 2015 quarters have collectors buzzing. Are they really worth thousands? And what should you look for in your own pocket change? Let's get into it. The 2015 quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, a series of coins that started in 2010 and runs through 2021. This specific quarter was minted at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the D Mint mark. Now, why would a quarter from just a few years ago be worth big money? Let me break down the key factors that make a coin valuable, and why some 2015 quarters are selling for up to $3,000 or more. First, to understand why this coin is so special, we need to talk about what makes any coin valuable. Collectors and dealers typically consider 5 main factors when assessing a coin's worth. The 2015 Mint mark quarter, in particular, becomes valuable when we look at a few specific factors: condition, errors, and demand. Let's go through each of these one by one. Condition is everything in the world of coin collecting. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, mint condition coin. Most coins you find in circulation will have wear and tear, which brings down their grade. But if you manage to find a 2015 quarter in mint state, let's say graded at MS65 or higher, its value can increase dramatically. Now, let's talk about high-grade 2015 quarters. A coin graded MS-67 can fetch hundreds of dollars, but when you're lucky enough to find one graded MS-68 or higher, you might be looking at values up to $3,000. These are the coins that excite collectors. Alright, here's where things get really interesting. Error coins are often the jackpot for collectors. An error could mean a coin was struck incorrectly or has a flaw from the minting process. In the case of the 2015 D quarters, some rare errors can make these coins super valuable. One of the most notable errors for the 2015 D is a double die error, where the design is accidentally struck twice, leading to noticeable doubling in the lettering or the image. These coins are incredibly rare, and collectors will pay big money for them. If you happen to find one of these error coins, you're not looking at just any regular quarter. These errors can drive the value up to thousands of dollars. So what should you be looking for when you pick up a 2015 D quarter? Here's a quick checklist to help you spot the valuable ones. Inspect the condition. Look for minimal wear and scratches. Look closely at the lettering and design for any doubling or errors. Consider having the coin professionally graded if it appears flawless. If you think you've found a rare one, it's always a good idea to use a magnifying glass or even take it to a professional coin dealer for a closer look. Now, let's talk real-world sales. How much are people actually paying for these quarters? The highest auction sales for 2015 D quarters in top condition and with rare errors have reached up to $3,000. As of now, in 2024, the market is still active for these coins. If you have a graded coin in MS-68, or if you're lucky enough to have an error coin, you could see these prices. But keep in mind, as with anything collectible, the value can fluctuate depending on demand. Okay, let's say you've found a 2015 D quarter and it looks promising. Where can you sell it, and should you get it graded? If you're serious about getting top dollar, you'll want to have your coin graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. This will give buyers confidence in the coin's condition and authenticity. So, could you have a $3,000 coin sitting in your change jar? It's definitely possible. Remember, condition and errors are the key to unlocking the value of these 2015 D quarters. Take a close look at your coins, and you might just strike gold, or in this case, silver. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on more coin collecting tips. Who knows? You might discover that your spare change is worth a fortune. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting. If you're here, it's because you've probably heard that some of the 2015 D Mint Mark $quarter coins are worth way more than their face value. We're talking about coins worth up to $3,000. Today, we're diving deep into the world of coin collecting, and we'll explore why these particular 2015 D quarters have collectors buzzing. Are they really worth thousands? And what should you look for in your own pocket change? Let's get into it. The 2015 D quarter is part of the America, the Beautiful Quarters program, a series of coins that started in 2010 and runs through 2021. This specific quarter was minted at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the D Mint mark. Now, why would a quarter from just a few years ago be worth big money? Let me break down the key factors that make a coin valuable, and why some 2015 D quarters are selling for up to $3,000 or more. First, to understand why this coin is so special, we need to talk about what makes any coin valuable. Collectors and dealers typically consider 5 main factors when assessing a coin's worth. The 2015 D Mint Mark quarter, in particular, becomes valuable when we look at a few specific factors: condition, errors, and demand. Let's go through each of these one by one. Condition is everything in the world of coin collecting. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, mint condition coin. Most coins you find in circulation will have wear and tear, which brings down their grade. But if you manage to find a 2015 D quarter in mint state, let's say graded at MS65 or higher, its value can increase dramatically. Now, let's talk about high-grade 2015 D quarters. A coin graded MS67 can fetch hundreds of dollars, but when you're lucky enough to find one graded MS68 or higher, you might be looking at values up to $3,000. These are the coins that excite collectors. Alright, here's where things get really interesting. Error coins are often the jackpot for collectors. An error could mean a coin was struck incorrectly, or has a flaw from the minting process. In the case of the 2015 D quarters, some rare errors can make these coins super valuable. One of the most notable errors for the 2015 D is a double die error, where the design is accidentally struck twice, leading to noticeable doubling in the lettering or the image. These coins are incredibly rare, and collectors will pay big money for them. If you happen to find one of these error coins, you're not looking at just any regular quarter. These errors can drive the value up to thousands of dollars. So what should you be looking for when you pick up a 2015 D quarter? Here's a quick checklist to help you spot the valuable ones. Inspect the condition. Look for minimal wear and scratches. Look closely at the lettering and design for any doubling or errors. Consider having the coin professionally graded if it appears flawless. If you think you've found a rare one, it's always a good idea to use a magnifying glass or even take it to a professional coin dealer for a closer look. Now, let's talk real-world sales. How much are people actually paying for these quarters? The highest auction sales for 2015 D quarters in top condition and with rare errors have reached up to $3,000. As of now, in 2024, the market is still active for these coins. If you have a graded coin in MS68, or if you're lucky enough to have an error coin, you could see these prices. But keep in mind, as with anything collectible, the value can fluctuate depending on demand. Okay, let's say you found a 2015 D quarter and it looks promising. Where can you sell it, and should you get it graded? If you're serious about getting top dollar, you'll want to have your coin graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. This will give buyers confidence in the coin's condition and authenticity. So, could you have a $3,000 coin sitting in your change jar? It's definitely possible. Remember, condition and errors are the key to unlocking the value of these 2015 D quarters. Take a close look at your coins, and you might just strike gold, or in this case, silver. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on more coin collecting tips. Who knows? You might discover that your spare change is worth a fortune. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting! If you're a fan of coin collecting, or you're curious about which coins might be hiding a fortune in your spare change, then you're going to love this video. Today, we're diving into something really special. A regular-looking quarter from 1994 that could actually be worth a mind-blowing $4,000. Yes, you heard that right. We're talking about the 1994 P Mint Mark quarter, a coin that, to the naked eye, might seem just like any other quarter in your pocket, but collectors and numismatists, coin experts, are going crazy over it right now because of its rarity and unique characteristics. But why? Why is this coin commanding such huge prices at auction? In today's video, we're going to break down everything you need to know about the 1994 P quarter, what makes it so valuable, and how you can spot one of these rare gems in your own collection. We'll also look at the current market value, and how a coin that was worth just 25 cents back in 1994 is now being sold for up to $4,000. So stick around, and let's dive in. First off, let's start with the basics. The P Mint mark stands for the Philadelphia Mint, which is one of the 4 U.S. mints that produce our coinage. Now, millions of these quarters were produced in 1994, but not every 1994 P quarter is worth thousands. So what sets certain coins apart? The P mint mark is located just below the date on the front of the coin, right here. This quarter features a design that has been standard since 1932, with George Washington on the obverse side and the American eagle on the reverse. But here's where it gets interesting. There are a few specific factors that make the 1994 P quarter so valuable to collectors. These include things like mint errors, high-quality strikes, and sometimes even the condition of the coin itself. Here's what you need to watch out for. First, let's talk about mint errors. Some 1994 P quarters have been found with striking errors, like double die obverse or reverse images, meaning that the die used to strike the coin shifted slightly, leaving doubled images. These types of coins are rare and can be worth a premium if they're found in excellent condition. Another reason the value spikes for these coins is high-grade condition. In numismatics, collectors often seek coins in mint state condition, graded from MS60 to MS70, with MS70 being perfect. Most of the 1994 P quarters you'll find in circulation are well worn, but if you happen to come across one that looks like it just came off the minting press, its value skyrockets. One pristine 1994 P quarter in mint condition sold for over $4,000 at auction in recent years. Just imagine holding a quarter worth $4,000. It's wild, right? Alright, now let's get to the big question. How much is a 1994 P quarter really worth today? And the answer, as with most collectibles, depends on a few factors like the condition of the coin, if it has any errors, and where you're selling it. Recent auction sales for these quarters range anywhere from a couple of $100 all the way up to $4,000 for the most pristine examples. As of 2024, the highest recorded sale for a 1994 P quarter was $4,015, graded in MS68 condition. That's what we mean when we say these coins are worth big money. If you're lucky enough to find a 1994 P quarter in your collection that's still in great condition, you might want to consider getting it graded by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC, as this will help confirm its authenticity and condition, and potentially raise its value when you go to sell it. So how can you spot a valuable 1994 P quarter in your collection? First, go through your change jars, old piggy banks, or even quarter rolls from the bank. Look specifically for the 1994 date, and then make sure it has the P mint mark just below the year. Next, examine the coin carefully for any errors, like doubling in the design or any strange abnormalities in the strike. Once you've found one, if it looks like it's in great shape, no scratches, dents, or excessive wear, it could be worth getting it professionally graded. Now the final question. If you have one of these rare 1994 P quarters, should you hold onto it or sell it? That really depends on the coin market and how prices fluctuate. Right now, demand is high for these kinds of coins, so if you need the money, it could be a great time to sell. But as with most collectibles, the value could increase over time as they become harder to find. So, if you can afford to wait, it might be worth holding on to it for a few more years to see if the value rises even more. At the end of the day, finding a rare and valuable coin like the 1994 P quarter is always exciting. It's a fun reminder that sometimes the treasures we're looking for might just be sitting right in our pockets. Thanks for watching. If you learned something new today or enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos about rare and valuable coins. Who knows, your next find could be worth thousands. See you next time. Did you know that some ordinary-looking coins sitting in your pocket could be worth thousands of dollars? Specifically, the 1982 P quarter dollar coins. That's right, a coin minted over 40 years ago could now fetch as much as $5,000, depending on its condition and rarity. But what makes these 1982 P mint mark quarters so special? Stick around, because in this video, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of these valuable quarters, their history, why they're worth so much, and what you need to look for when checking your own coins. First, let's get into the history behind these coins. The 1982 P. Washington quarter was minted in Philadelphia, and here's a fascinating fact. During the early 1980s, the U.S. Mint was facing some issues. Due to budget constraints and high demand, they didn't produce mint sets for collectors in 1982 and 1983 like they usually do. This means the quarters minted in these years were only available through circulation. So, many of them ended up being heavily used, resulting in very few surviving in high-quality condition. Without those mint sets, the number of well-preserved, uncirculated 1982 P quarters became extremely low over time. Today, finding one in mint state condition is rare, and as collectors know, rarity drives up value. But what makes the 1982 P quarter particularly valuable is a combination of factors. First, the lack of mint sets, as we just mentioned, means that uncirculated examples are incredibly scarce. Second, there's a growing demand from collectors looking for high-grade examples of this coin, especially those with exceptional strike quality and no major blemishes. The better the condition, the higher the price. For example, coins graded by professional services such as PCGS or NGC in mint state 65, 66, or higher are worth far more than the ones you'll find in regular circulation. A coin in mint state 67 recently sold for close to $5,000. That's right, $5,000 for a quarter. Now, let's talk about what to look for if you're hoping to find one of these valuable quarters in your own collection. First and foremost, check the date. You're specifically looking for the year 1982. Then, check the front of the coin, the obverse, underneath George Washington's portrait, and you should see a small P mint mark. This indicates that it was minted in Philadelphia. Next, check the overall condition of the coin. Scratches, dings, and wear will decrease its value. To really hit the jackpot, you'll want to find a coin in mint state condition, meaning it should have little to no signs of wear and still have that shiny, just minted look. This is where things get interesting. Coins that look almost new but have been preserved well over the years could be worth a fortune. Oh, how much are these coins selling for today? Well, in recent auctions, 1982 P quarters in high-grade condition, specifically those graded mint state 67, have fetched as much as $5,000. However, even coins in slightly lower grades, like mint state 65 or 66, can still sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The key here is finding a coin that has been professionally graded, as this is what gives collectors confidence in its value. Not only are collectors willing to pay these high prices because of the rarity, but also because of the historical significance of the coin. These quarters are a tangible piece of American monetary history, and finding one in pristine condition is a collector's dream. If you think you might have a valuable 1982 P quarter, the next step is to get it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Here's how the process works. First, carefully inspect your coin. If it looks promising, send it off to be professionally graded and authenticated. Once they evaluate the condition of your coin, they'll assign it a grade on the scale we talked about earlier, and you'll receive a certificate that proves its authenticity and grade. Grading can be the difference between getting $10 for your coin and getting $5,000, so it's worth the investment if you believe your coin could be valuable. So, there you have it. The 1982 P Mint Mark quarter is a rare gem hiding in plain sight, potentially worth big money. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this is a coin you definitely want to keep an eye out for. Who knows? That loose change in your pocket or jar at home could be worth thousands of dollars. Remember, condition is key, and the higher the grade, the more valuable your coin could be. So, start searching, and maybe you'll be the next lucky collector to discover a $5,000 quarter in your pocket. Thanks for watching and happy hunting! We're diving deep into a hidden treasure within the world of coin collecting, the 1973 no-mint mark quarter dollar. Did you know that this seemingly ordinary coin could be worth as much as $6,000? That's right. If you have one of these quarters tucked away, you might just have a small fortune on your hands. So, stick around as we uncover everything you need to know about this remarkable coin. First, let's talk about the basics. The 1973 quarter dollar, officially known as the Washington quarter, features the iconic portrait of George Washington on the front and an eagle on the reverse. It was part of a series that has been minted since 1932. However, what sets the 1973 quarter apart is its no-mint mark designation. Mint marks are small letters on coins that indicate where they were produced. For the 1973 quarters, they were primarily minted in Philadelphia, which did not use a mint mark on its coins that year. This lack of a mint mark is crucial when determining its value. Now, let's get into the heart of the matter: value. Most 1973 quarters that you come across in circulation are worth just 25 cents. However, if you find a 1973 no-mint mark quarter in good condition, it could be worth significantly more. According to current market trends, well-preserved specimens can fetch up to $6,000. Yes, you heard that right. This is because they are considered rare due to a combination of factors: lower mintage numbers, demand among collectors, and the historical significance of the quarter itself. But why the drastic difference in value? Several factors affect the worth of the 1973 no-mint mark quarter. The grade of the coin is paramount. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. A quarter in mint condition can skyrocket in value, while one with scratches or significant wear may only be worth face value. The 1973 no-mint mark quarter has a relatively low survival rate due to their circulation. Fewer coins remaining in excellent condition means higher demand and, consequently, a higher price. Like any collectible, market demand can fluctuate. Keeping an eye on collector forums and auction sites can give you insight into the current market trends. Now that you know the potential value, how can you identify if you have one of these valuable quarters? Here's a quick guide. Check the date. Make sure it's a 1973 quarter. The date is located just above Washington's head. The absence of a mint mark is what makes this quarter special. If it's located on the reverse side, you might have a different coin. Look for signs of wear. Coins in uncirculated condition should have no scratches, dents, or discoloration. Use a magnifying glass. Inspect for any errors or unique features. Some quarters may have struck errors, which can significantly increase their value. If you're looking to buy or sell a 1973 no-mint mark quarter, there are several avenues to consider. Coin shows. Attending a coin show is a great way to connect with other collectors and find potential buyers. Websites like eBay and Etsy can offer a platform to sell your coins. Just ensure you do your research on pricing to get a fair deal. These can be excellent places to get an appraisal of your coins, and they may offer to buy them outright. Let's hear some real-life stories. Many collectors have found their 1973 no-mint mark quarters in their grandparents' old coin collections, or as part of change they received years ago. One collector even turned a simple find into a $6,000 sale. This just goes to show that treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. So, there you have it, the fascinating story of the 1973 no-mint mark quarter dollar. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on coin collecting and hidden treasures. And remember, the next time you go through your change, keep an eye out for this elusive quarter. You never know when you might stumble upon a small fortune. Until next time, happy collecting!